Morning. It's not how I expected to start the beginning of my Geneva. I've been dressed by Hackett for the show because I'm presenting Aston's live launch. However, I have somewhat of a issue with my fly. So I've come to buy some new trousers just in time for the show. So we're supposed to be doing rehearsals today. I've had to drive halfway across town. Just so happens that there's a Hackett in Geneva. We were dressed by Hackett in London, and yeah, I found their address to come and get some new trousers. So let's take care of that first. Good morning, everybody. Look at my fly. Isn't it wonderful? Yes. So
I think,
this is the issue that has presented itself over the last.
Or you present the show with the camera.
Yeah, I just present it and own it. Good morning.
Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you were meant for me. I'm madly in love with you.
You would recommend anywhere around here to get a
coffee?
Yeah.
Espresso at the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The name is La Balade.
Okay.
Very, very good coffee.
Perfect.
We are there every morning.
All right. Because our hotel coffee is terrible.
I imagine.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you very much.
As well.
Sure thing. I will come back
And see
in
you.
half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half an hour.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome. Nice to meet
Thank
you.
See
Nice
you.
to meet
See you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Oh, I better not forget my bag. All right. This really doesn't go with the whole outfit thing, does it? But to the coffee station. Okay, so we've wandered into the nearest coffee establishment. We just so happen to have a wonderful dog that's roaming around. Check him out, he's cool. Clearly, he doesn't like you, mate. Resident dog head. So the plan for the day, we've got rehearsals to present these new Astons. This is going to go out afterwards, so there's actually 4 Astons which are being launched. 3 of them are brand new, one of them's the production version of the Valkyrie, which I'm super excited to see. As you can imagine, it's going to form part of the Valkyrie series. They have the new Lagonda all-road concept. I think it's an electric SUV. I've yet to find out the information about that. And then we have 003, which is a car that sits underneath the Valkyrie, and it's going head-to-head with the likes of Senna and LaFerrari, so something around that price bracket, like £1 million-ish. And then we have a car which is going up against the 720S and 488 Arena, which is going to be around about 250 to 300,000. And we're going to be announcing those live on stage, which will be tomorrow. So today's rehearsals, I'm supposed to be there in about half an hour, which isn't going to happen because we're having the trousers adjusted, but it's much better to turn up presentable rather than having my fly flapping around in everyone's face. So, coffee, Hackett, taxi, auto show. Really gotta get a bag to go with my new pants. So, really doesn't seem like 12 months have gone by since I was last here. This is the day before the big days when all the stands will still be setting up, so God knows what it looks like in there. But typically, everything's fairly last minute and there'll be scaffolding and ladders and all sorts of stuff. So, we'll head inside and try and find Aston Martin, which will be interesting because everyone right now is quite secretive. They put big cloaks around their stands so no one could see any of their cars. But trying to identify a stand is interesting because they all look the same. So sleep right now is a luxury. The weird thing about my situation is I've got a 5-week-old baby boy at home. He's absolutely incredible, but travel right now is my friend. Because a hotel room is the only time that I get a bed where a baby isn't waking up, every few hours in the middle of the night. So I actually love traveling right now. Despite that, these things require early mornings. Because I have to get up. Tomorrow is a really fresh start. We have another rehearsal before the show starts. Look, this is what I was talking about. Sheets on everything, carpet's not even down. Look at this, for example, right? We will show you this tomorrow. This will all be carpeted and the whole place will feel like one massive car showroom. So, This is something you don't get to see every day. That, for example, we're going to be seeing the real version of that car soon. But yeah, let me show you what it's like behind the scenes on the Aston Martin stand the day before Geneva. Now, I've been on this stand, or Aston stand, for the last, I would say, 6 years, and to see their growth over the last 3 years is incredible. Look at the amount of cars they've got. 3 of these cars, in fact 4 of these cars, are rear mid-engine supercars, which is a first for Aston Martin. So that's going to be incredibly exciting. The crowd as well, when Geneva opens its curtains, the crowds that surround these stands is incredible. I'm actually starting to become a little bit nervous now because I've just realized the magnitude of the fact that I'm going to be presenting to that crowd live. But look at this. These are very, very special cars. So, I've got a massive auto prompt here. I'm co-presenting with Maya Jama, Radio 1 presenter, all-round fashion superstar. But it'll be interesting because it's the first time I've read anything off an auto cue. I believe, though, a lot of my role is quite flexible and free, so I can sort of just talk about my general knowledge of the industry and these cars, which is very helpful. So, under this cover here, we have 003, which is going up against the Ferrari Senna type of area. We've got Vanquish Vision Concept over there, which is going up against 488 720 sort of area. This is the final production version of the Valkyrie. Very excited to see that. And that's Valkyrie AMR Pro, so the track-only version, and then tying it all together with the collaboration with Red Bull Racing, or Red Bull Advanced Technologies, by bringing in their F1 car. So, pretty big deal. And then over there, Lagonda stuff. Massive show for Aston Martin. Very exciting stuff. Of course, one of the massive stories and parallels which is being told by Aston Martin right now is their collaboration with Red Bull Racing. So they've appropriately gone and put a Formula 1 car on their stand. It might seem a little bit dramatic because I know we hear this a lot, don't we? Formula 1 tech for the road. When you take a look at my video of the Valkyrie over there, you'll understand completely why they have really ported F1 tech for the road. So this is a really nice car to have here and a great connection. Lagonda, so introduced at Geneva last year, 2018. Aston, think of Lagonda as they've sort of made it as a spin-off brand, and this is going to be their new electric division. So under there is Lagonda's new SUV, their all-terrain concept. They're going big on this, and they are stating that it will be the world's first truly luxury, fully electric SUV. Very okay. We're about to go live.
We're about to go live.
Maya Jama. How you feeling?
I'm feeling alright,
Good?
actually. Sometimes you feel like you need to fart before going live,
Yeah,
but I
for
haven't
sure. I
actually
know
got that
that.
feeling.
I did have that pre-game dump earlier.
Little pre-show.
Little review there, So,
yeah, it's good.
First car launch?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my first one. Actually, it's my second. I did a Formula 1 car reveal back in there.
Check you out.
But this is my most snazziest car launch.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You want to do some more cars? You're learning to drive right now.
I am. Maybe once I actually drive, I'll do more.
Has this
then
inspired you to want to pass your test earlier?
I've got my eye on that one over
You're
there.
24.
24, yeah.
Yeah, you got time.
It's time now, though.
You're
The
slacking
time
a
is
bit.
now. Yeah.
You're slacking a little bit.
Because I lived in the city, you don't really drive
You
much.
don't
do
know. Uber everywhere.
Uber,
Yeah.
Uber everywhere.
So in a minute, this is what I got to put up with all day.
It's fun.
Actually, you keep me awake when we went. We were. I think we're on the stand for 16 hours. Yesterday.
We had a long, and I realised I didn't pee once yesterday. The whole day, I didn't go to the toilet
That
once.
is bladder control.
That is dehydration.
Look at that.
But I'm back and I'm hydrated, so it's going to be a good day.
So the ratio to sensible talk versus toilet talk on this is high,
bad, isn't it?
disproportionate.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's quite all right. So we are about to go live in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Feeling good for it?
I'm excited. I'm ready. It's only quick, isn't it? It's over
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
not bad. It's over like that. It's only the most significant car launch of the decade. But it'll be cool.
No, it's just.
Yeah.
It's better when you think it's casual.
It's pretty casual. Right, let's hit it.
See ya.
All right. This is it. Moment of truth. Live countdown is happening right now. Live on the web, live streaming to the world. Let's show up here. I don't think well. It's been amazing. I'm really looking forward to all of the exciting new developments at Aston Martin Lagonda. Seriously awesome times ahead for this brand, I'd say.
Yeah, very excited. I'm trying to get one myself at the moment.
Me too.
We're going to work on that after, yeah, in a minute. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for now. So I'll leave you from the Geneva Motor Show with the last look at some of the highlights from today's big event. Until next time, thank you for watching.
Ciao.
Yay! Done.
It's a wrap. Thanks a lot, bro. Cheers. Just like that, it was done. Look at this. Everyone just swamps onto the stand. It's amazing to see it all coming together. So happy for everyone at Aston Martin. It's just an amazing. Really is. This is a brand-defining moment for these guys.
Take these shoes off
4
now.
cars in one hit. Amazing. Okay, and just like that, I was back to my normal clothes. Oh, it feels good to be normal once again. So what we generally do now is run around the show like madmen, trying to capture as much content as we can. So we're going to go to Lamborghini, we're going to go to Bugatti, we're going to go to Ferrari. They're the sort of headline cars that I want to take a look at. So if you haven't already, this has gone out after Geneva. So check out the links below to all of those videos. There's some pretty cool cars there this year. So yeah, let's take a look around. It's funny, from the outside, you think that Geneva's all about the latest, greatest supercars and hypercars. But we have here this weird autonomous shoebox electric thing. So there's all sorts of stuff which happens at Geneva. Also, it's big on the tuning scene. So you get the guys with the body kits and the tuning packs. Things like Top Car here and the Mansouris of the world. Things like that. So you get to see some pretty abstract creations that you might not expect from a show like this. So I was originally here with Aston, but I'm also here by default with Michelin. Check out what car they have on their stand this year. Singer DLS, no less. Now, I'm working quite closely with Singer to arrange some content with this car when it's eventually available. Right now it's still heavily under development, but to see it on the stand here, particularly on Michelin stand, is very cool. So, over my shoulder, Ferrari stand, introduction of the new F8 Tributo. I have actually made a dedicated video on this content. The link is below to that video. Fascinating that normally Ferrari's headline car that's launching at this event captures everyone's hearts and imagination. This year, it's really split opinions. So check out the link below, watch the video, and let me know what you think in the comments of the F8 Tributo. Fascinating story for Ferrari right now. A stand I'm very familiar with, spent the last 3 years on the McLaren stand. This year, nothing significantly new because we've seen most of it online, but they did drop a teaser video announcing that they're going to be making a Grand Tourer, and I also believe we're going to be seeing that quite soon this year. We're not going to have to wait for some crazy concept car, which is massive. Also, just so happens that I'm wearing my new McLaren Edition 8J shoes. We should probably head on the stand and show them off to everyone. Now there is some exceptionally spicy stuff on the McLaren stand. However, we've just come back from Arizona driving the 600 LT Spider, and they have an MSO edition on here, which is absolutely stunning, kitted out with the center seats, which we didn't get a chance to experience in Arizona. So maybe this is a good excuse to ask McLaren if we could borrow one for a weekend with some center seats in. All right, back out in the fresh air. You wouldn't believe how being in effectively a massive box for 16 hours straight will mess with your mind. Also heavily air conditioned in there, so you end up with, at the end of the day, with like a really dry throat, red eyes. And on that note, it is time to catch a plane and fly back home. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Ciao!